Welcome students. So in this video we are going to see keyboard display interface controller. Keyboard or display interface controller. Okay. So first of all, why we are going to study this? Nowadays we are using so many advanced processor in our computer and laptops. So around 30 years back, so we was using 886 microprocessor. So at the time, if you want to connect any keyboard or any other display device with microprocessor, we need another one supporting device. So that device was 8279, Intel 8279. So that IC used to connect keyboard and a display device along with 8086 microprocessor. So by using a keyboard we can give a input to the microprocessor. So the display device such as 7-segment LED or LCD can display the results. Okay. So but nowadays we are using a very large keyboard and high definition screens, that is display devices. But at that time they are using this 8279 to connect 7-segment LED and some 16 keys, that is called keyboard. Okay, let us enter into video.
U.com.
So first we are going to see the features of 8279. So what are the features? So the first one, simultaneous keyboard and display operations. So this IC can connect keyboard and a display device simultaneously. It receive input from keyboard and produce output to display device at the same time. So this device coordinate with microprocessor 8086 and perform read and write operations, and it do getting input or scanning keys and producing output to 7-segment LED display devices. Then it has scanned keyboard mode. So scanning, that is used for keyboard. The scanning is used to find which key is pressed. Actually the 8279 scan at every seconds whether any keys are pressed or not. If any key pressed, it must find which key is pressed. After finding the key, it will produce the key code to microprocessor. Microprocessor receive that key code and it is again displayed that value into display unit through 8279. Okay, right? So this is a scanned keyboard mode. Then scanned sensor mode, that is also related to keyboard. Then 8-character keyboard first in first out RAM. So the keyboard can store 8 character in first out RAM for temporary purpose. Similarly, it has 16 character display. So 16 character display means it can display 2 rows of 8 characters. So the LCD are very smaller size. That type of LCD mostly used in coin box phone. I think you all are aware about the coin box phone. Okay, so in that they used the 2x8 LEDs, that is a 16 character LEDs. Then right or left entry 16 byte display RAM. So it has 16 byte of display RAM, that is used to store the data that going to be displayed in LCD or LED. So it may be a right entry or left entry. So the data is displayed in a LCD device, that's from right entry or left entry. So in our language we are start from left, some other language start from right. So according to the language it will differ. Then programmable scan timing, that is also one of the important features of 8279. Okay. Then pin diagram or pin details of 8279. So 8279 is same a set of 8086 microprocessor in physical structure. So it has 40 pins, dual inline package. Okay, so we will see one by one. First one we are going to see the A0, that is used to select the controller status for read and write between microprocessor and 8279. Then BD bar, so that is signal that is used to output blank the display. Okay, BD means blank display, so it is output that is used to blank the display devices. Then CLK is a clock used internally for timing, so it needs maximum 3 megahertz. Then CN bar ST, that is control or stroke connected to the control key on keyboard. So this is on control signal. Then CS is a chip select that enable the programming, reading the keyboard, etc. Then DB7 to DB0, that is a data bits, consist of bidirectional pins that connect the data bus to microprocessor. Then IRQ, that is a interrupt request, become one when any key is pressed. Okay, so that is an interrupt request. Then out A3 to A0, B3 to B0. Actually this is an output, so these are output B0 to B3, A0 to A3. so that is output that send data to most significant and least significant nibble of display devices. Then RD bar and WR4 connect the micro IORC or RD signal that is used to perform read and write the status and data in registers. Then reset is connect to the system reset, so this reset is enabled, then all the registers are set to 0. Then RL0 to RL7, that is a return line, so that is a 8-bit input is to sense the key depression in keyboard matrix. So this return line is used to sense the key depression. Then shift, that shift pin connect to shift key on keyboard, so the shift pin is connected with shift key on keyboard. Then SL3 to SL0, that scan line output scan both the keyboard and displays. Okay, that is a scan line that is for output both keyboard and displays. Okay, the next we are going to see the block diagram of 8279. so the 8279 is blocks, so it has so many blocks, around 12 blocks. Okay, so this diagram somewhat complex but very important. Okay, right, so we will see one by one. So first we are going to see data buffer. The data buffer is 8-bit. Data buffer is used to connect data lines of 8086 microprocessor directly. So this is a bidirectional tri-state. So this data bus buffer that is used to transfer the data between microprocessor and 8279. The buffer is connected to internal data bus of 8279. Then second block is IO control. This IO control block, that is control the entire blocks by using the control signal received from 8086 microprocessor. Actually, the control signals are read, write, chip select and A0. These are the control signal. According to the control signal, it will control the entire block by controlling control and timing registers. And the next block is first in first out sensor RAM status. So the first in first out sensor RAM, that is used to store the data and it is store the status and it produce interrupt request. It is controlled by keyboard, debounce and control. Okay, so this RAM is also connected with internal data bus. The next one is a display address registers. This register hold the address of display device to what we want to display. Then the display address device is connected with display RAM. So it is a 16x8 display RAM. So we can store 8-bit 16 number of 8-bit data in display RAM. This display RAM is connected with a display register in LCD or LED display. So that is used to help the display device to what the display device want to display. That means the data are present in display RAM. And control and timing register, that is used to control the entire operations. It receives a control signal from IO control unit. So it has separate clock and a reset input. So that will control the entire block. Timing and control, that is used to control the timing, and it is also used to blank display. So to blank the display. The next one is the scan counter. Scan counter, that is used for keyboard to scan the keyboard whether any keys are pressed or not. Then return block, that is another one block that is also support for keyboard. So here the return lines RL0 to RL7 is connected. So the keyboard lines are connected with this return line, and it also has shift input, control and stroke input. These inputs are used in keyboard, shift, control. Okay, right. So this is a block diagram of 8279. So it's a very important block diagram, very important question. Next one, the section of 8279. So the 8279 is divided into 4 different sections. One is keyboard section, display section, scan section, then CPU interface. So we will see one by one. First one, we are going to see keyboard section. The keyboard section consists of 8 return line. Okay, so that is RL0 to RL7, that can be used to form the columns of keyboard matrix. So these return lines connected with columns of keyboard matrix. Okay, right. So it has 8 return line. It has 2 additional input. One is shift and control or stroke. These keys are automatically debounced. So the shift and the control is mainly used in our keyboard for special purpose. The 2 operating modes of keyboard section are 2 key lockout and N key rollover. 2 key lockout and N key rollover. Okay, these 2 are important 2 mark question. What is 2 key lockout and what is N key rollover? Next, the answer is in the 2 key lockout mode, if two keys are pressed simultaneously, only the first key is recognized. What is 2 key lockout mode means? If two keys are pressed simultaneously at the same time, the two keys are pressed, then the first key is recognized. Which key is pressed first is recognized. The second key is not recognized. This is a 2 key lockout. N key rollover mode means the simultaneous keys are recognized and their codes are stored in first out RAM. So N key rollover means if N keys are pressed at the same time, then the keys are recognized and the codes are stored in first out RAM. Okay, so this is the important two modes of keyboard section. The keyboard section also have 8x8 first in first out RAM, that is used to store the scanned data. Then the first in first out RAM can store 8 key codes in the scan keyboard mode. The status of shift key and control key are also stored along with key code. The 8279 generate interrupt signal when there is an entry in first out. Okay, so simply you can say that the 8279 scan the keyboard at every seconds. If any key is pressed, it will find the key and the key codes are stored in first out RAM. After storing, it will generate the interrupt signal. So every time it will generate the interrupt signal that indicates that the keys are recognized. Okay, right. Next we are going to see in the display section. Display section has 8 output lines that is divided into two groups, that is A0 to A3 and B0 to B3. So the 8 output lines are divided into two groups, that is A and B. So A is 4-bit, B is also 4-bit, so that we can say that A0 to A3, B0 to B3. The output lines can be used either as a single group 8 lines or two group of 4 lines in conjunction with scan line for multiplexed display. So the output lines sometimes used as a 8-bit lines, sometimes used as a 2 4-bit lines. Okay, so that is mainly designed for multiplexed display. The output lines are connected to the anode through driver transistor in case of common cathode 7 segment LEDs. So the output lines are connected with anode. Anode means the LED, positive terminal of LED. Okay, through the driver transistor in case of common cathode. Okay, common cathode mode, the anodes are different, so all the anodes are connected with these output lines. Then cathodes are connected to scan line through driver transistor. So actually in previous thing, that is the output lines are connected with the anode and the cathodes are connected with the scan lines through the driver transistor. The display can be blanked by BD line, that is low, active low, BD bar. The display section consists of 16x8 display RAM. The CPU can read from or write into any location of display RAM. So display section consists of 16 into 8 display RAM. So the CPU can read from or write into any location of display RAM to, and the data present in display RAM is going to be displayed. Next one is a scan section. The scan section has scan counter and 4 scan lines. The scan section has scan counter or 4 scan lines. that is scan lines are SL0 to SL3. In decoder section mode, the output of scan line will be similar to 2 to 4 decoder. In decoder section, the output of scan line will be similar to 2 to 4 decoder. In encoded section, encoded scan mode, the output scan lines will be binary count, and so an external decoder should be used to convert the binary count to decode output. Okay, so actually the scan section has two modes. One is a decoded scan mode and another one is an encoded scan mode. In decoded scan mode, the output scan lines will be similar to 2 to 4 decoder. In encode mode, the output scan line will be binary count, and so an external decoder should be used to convert binary count into decoder output. Actually, in encoded scanned mode, it is not act as a decoder, so the output scan lines will be binary count, that is binary values. So the external decoder should be used to convert the binary count to decoded output. Okay, so that is a scan section. The scan lines are common for keyboard and display. So the scan line is common to keyboard and display. The scan lines are used to form the rows of matrix keyboard and also connected to digit drivers of multiplex display to turn on or off. So the scan lines is common to both keyboard and display line. The scan line is used to form the row. Okay, and the 8 lines, the written lines, that is used to form the columns. The scan lines is used to form the rows of matrix keyboard and also connected to digit converters of multiplex display to turn on or off. The next one is a CPU interface section. The CPU interface section takes care of data transfer between 8279 and a processor. This section has 8 bidirectional data lines DB0 to DB7 for data transfer between 8279 and the CPU. It records to internal address A0, A equal to 0 for selecting data buffer, A equal to 1 for selecting control register of 8279. So the CPU communicate with 8279 by using data bus and address lines, that is A, and read signal, write signal. Okay, the control signals are read, write, chip select, and A0 are used for read write to 8279. So it has interrupt request line IRQ for interrupt driven data transfer with processor. Okay, the 8279 require an internal clock frequency of 100 kHz. This can be obtained by dividing the input clock by internal prescaler. So 8279 also needs the clock frequency. The frequency rate is 100 kHz, but the incoming frequency is megahertz range. So the megahertz is converted into kilohertz by using internal prescaler. The reset signal is set the 8279 in 16 character display with 2 key lockout keyboard mode. So the reset signal set the 8279 in 16 character display with 2 key lockout keyboard mode. Okay, already we studied what is 2 key lockout. If 2 keys are pressed, so the first key only recognized, that is 2 key lockout keyboard mode. Then command word format. So the 8279 can be programmed by using command word. So totally we are having 8 different command word. We will see one by one. The first one is write display RAM. So how to write display RAM? So the CPU set of 8279 for write to display RAM by first writing this command. So first writing this command, then only we can write the data in display RAM. So after writing this command, the a0 equal to 1, then all subsequent write with a0 equal to 0 will be display RAM. The addressing and auto increment functions are identical to those for read display RAM. Actually, the read display RAM consists of two major things. One is AA, and another one is the AI. AI represent auto increment. AA is the address. AA is to select one of the 16 rows of display RAM, that is the address. AI is the auto increment. If AI equal to 1, the display RAM address is incremented after each read. Excuse me. Okay, the display RAM address is incremented after each read command to display RAM. This is a display RAM. So in exam point of view, you can draw this control word and just what is AI, just write what is AI, what is A. Okay, right. Next one is display write, inhibit or blanking. So display write, inhibit or blanking. So here IWO bits can be used to mask the nipple A and the nipple B in application requiring separate 4-bit display port. So IWO is can be used to mask the nipple. Actually nipple means 4-bit. Actually we are having two output, that is output A and output B. So these two are display output. So it is combined with two A and B act as a 8-bit or otherwise two 4-bit display port. So by setting IW equal to 1 for one of the port, the port become masked. So IW is 2 times present. Actually this is an not defined. So IW is used for mask. If this IW equal to 1, the channel A is masked. If this IW is 1, channel B is masked. Okay, masked means hidden. Okay, that would be a mark. The BL is a blank display. That is available for each nipple. That is the last clear command issued to determine the code to be used to stress a blank. So the particular channel is considered as a blank. Okay, that is a display write and inhibit blanking. Next one is a clear. So clear is used to clear the display RAM. So CD bits are available in this command to clear all rows of display RAM to select blanking code as follows. So actually we are having CD1, CD0 and CD2, then CA, CF. So these three series, that is CD0, CD1, CD2 is used as follows. The CD1 is always 1. Sorry, CD2 is always 1. Remaining two are different according to the different function. So CD1 is 0 means all zeros. Okay, all zeros. 10 means AB. 1 means all ones. If it is 1, then first in first out status is cleared. Okay, cleared, that is CF equal to 1 means first in first out status is cleared and the interrupt output line is resetted. If CA the clear all bit, okay, clear all bit has combined effect of CD and CF. This uses the CD clearing code on display RAM and also clear first in first out status. Okay, so this is used for clear. Simply we can say that. So this command used to clear display RAM. Okay, clear display RAM. That's all. Next one, read first in first out or sensor RAM. So already we studied write first in first out or sensor RAM. Same way here read operation. So the CPU set up the 8279 for read of first in first out sensor RAM by first writing this command, then it can read the data. Okay. This command consists of 5 active bits. One is that is 3A. The 3 A's are used for address and AI is used for auto increment. If AI equal to 1, it is automatically the address automatically incremented for every write or every read operations. Okay, so in sensor matrix mode, the RAM address bit AI is select one of the 8 rows of sensor RAM. If the AI flag is set equal to 1, then each successive read it will be form the the address is incremented. Okay, right, that is a read first in first out or sensor RAM. Next one is a end interrupt error mode set. So here most 4 X is there, that is a don't care. Okay, here E is the error mode. For sensor matrix mode, this command lower the IRQ line and enable further writing into RAM. Lower interrupt request line and enable further writing into RAM. For N key rollover mode, if E bit is programmed to 1, the chip will operate in special error mode. Okay, in sensor matrix mode, this interrupt is not considered. Okay, but in N key rollover mode, this E bit is programmed to 1. For if E equal to 1 in N key rollover mode, what will happen? The chip will operate in special error mode. Okay, that is an important point. The chip will act as special error mode. And next one is an important command, that is keyboard and display mode. Keyboard and display modes. So here we are having 2 digits for keyboard, that is a 4 number of keyboard mode, and a 8 number of display 4 number of display mode and 8 number of keyboard mode. For keyboard we are having 3 digit, and for display we are having 2 digit. So 2 digit means 2 power 2, that is we are having 4 modes. 3 digits means 2 power 3, we are having 8 different modes. So this is a list. If DD equal to 0 means 8 number of 8-bit character display left entry. Okay, so if the data, that means the display value, that is 0 means, so that means 8 number of 8-bit character display left entry. 01 means 16 number of 8-bit character display left entry. 10 means 8 number of 8-bit character display right entry. 11 means 16 number of 8-bit character display right entry. Okay, this is a display modes. Actually we are having the display mode, we are having 2 things, one is left entry, another one is a right entry. Okay, remaining all are number of 8 bits, 8 number of 8 bit or 16 number of 8 bit. Okay, right, that is important thing. So the lower bit is 1 means that indicates 16 number of 8 bit. Okay, 16 number of 8 bit, right. Then remaining 2 are 8 number of 8 bit. Okay, that is a left entry, right entry. And the next one is a keyboard section. So here keyboard section we are having 8 different mode. So first one is encoded scanned keyboard 2 key lockout. Then second one is a 01 means decoded scan keyboard 2 key lockout. Similarly N key rollover, encoded scan key N key rollover, decoded scan keyboard N key rollover. Next one is a encoded scan sensor matrix, decoded scan sensor matrix. The last two was strobed inboard encoded display scan, strobed inboard decoded display scan. Okay, so these are the keyboard display modes. So according to the modes we are using the keyboard. Okay, and the last one is a program clock. So actually this IC needs clock pulses. The clocks are coming from master clock. The clock is actually more than this requirement of 8279 clock. So the 8279 is using one command, that is prescaler. The prescaler having the values. These values are used to divide the incoming clock and reduce the clock frequency. Okay, so that is a prescaler. So all time the multiplexing signal for 8279 is generated by internal prescaler. This prescaler divide the external clock at pin number 3 by programmable integer. The bits, five digits, determine the value of the integer, which range from 2 to 31. Choosing the device is yield to produce 100 kilohertz will give the Fuzzy scan and deforms time. Actually the requirement is 100 kilohertz, but incoming is in the range of megahertz. So according to the requirement, it will set the prescaler value. That prescaler values are used to divide the incoming clock pulses. That is a program clock. And the last one is the display RAM, read display RAM. So actually this is also already studied this format. So AI is used for auto increment, AA is used for read display RAM address. So if AI equal to 1 means, so the every read the address is incremented automatically. Okay, so this is the read display RAM. So these are the 8 number of commands that is used in 8279 for program. So the 8 commands are used to program 8279. Okay, right. So this is a symbol diagram that indicates the how 8279 connects keyboard and display devices. Okay, right. So actually see, these are the keyboard. So the keyboards are connected in written lines. Actually we are having 8 written lines. The written lines are act as a columns. Okay, then the rows are connected with the scan lines. Okay, the rows are connected with the scan lines. The scan line is common to keyboard and display device. This is a display, common cathode 7 segment LED. Okay, then output is to connected to the display through the transistor driver. This is a driver transistor. So the output line, 2 ports are there, port A and port B, that is connected with display device through the transistors. Okay, right. So this is a decoder is used, that is used to decode the lines, decode the scan line. Okay, right. Sometimes the scan line is directly act as a decoder. In some other mode, the scan line is produce some binary value. The binary value is converted into decoded value by using this decoder. Okay, similarly here also we are having 3 to 8 decoder. This decoder convert this decoder is used to select the 8279 by using the following input lines coming from 8086 microprocessor. Actually here 8085 is considered, but same concept. Okay, 8085 and 8086 both are connected in same way. Okay, right. The chip select is signal coming from this decoder. Okay, so the 8279 is simultaneously control the keyboard and also control the display units. Okay, right. So it's a important ICs used in microprocessor. Then the frequently asked question, that is what are the operating modes in 8279. Okay, that is a N key rollover mode, 2 key lockout mode. Okay, that is important 2 mark question. Then in big question this 8279 is asked like this. With neat block diagram, explain the keyboard and display controller IC 8279. That is 16 mark. It's a old regulation question. Then draw and explain the functional block diagram of keyboard and display controller. That is a new regulation question. Okay, right, this way they can ask the questions, but this 8 to 7 is very large portion. Okay, very large block diagram, 8 number of command words. So students, please take a time consuming question, so maximum you have to short this question. Okay, so you have to draw the block diagram and the control word or the command words. Okay, then reduce the theory portions. Okay, diagrams, give importance to diagrams. Okay, right, thank you. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.